Hello, this is Kurt Gowdy Shark Hunting, and today I'm going to show you how to make a basic surf leader. What you're going to need for this is minimum of 30-pound test, clear line. I prefer clear just because it doesn't spook the more finicky fish, up to 80. And the only reason for 80-pound test is because we got sharks and we got bluefish, and they tend to cut through the line. It gives a little bit of leeway, but it's also clear enough that it won't spook finicky fish. So I'm going to make 2 liters. I'm going to make a 30-pound, and I'm going to make an 80-pound. The hooks you're going to need, that's about the smallest, like a 1/0 or 2/0. That's about what you're going to need. And then you got 4/0 circle, 5/0 live bait hook, 6/0 twisted shank hook, and a fluke hook, which is in the 3/0 range, and that's what we use for flounder. So I already have about a 1-foot piece. You don't need very much when you're using. I'm going to be using this hook, so you really don't need that much leader. Just about foot being the minimum. Adds casting distance, but unless you're using circle hooks, you want about 2 feet for circle hooks. So that's about a foot. And you're also going to need a small swivel for the 30 to 50 pound class, and then a large swivel for anything 50 and over. And then you can also use a 3-way swivel. I don't prefer those. I don't like how the weight can get tangled around the leader. I don't like that. So I usually never use 3-way swivels. I use them for trolling, put a weight on the bottom, and then put main line, and then have my leader. But I really don't like using them for surf fishing. So we're going to take our swivel. I'm going to go through the eye once, go through again, pull it to a little circle, go through or around the leader about 9 times. With the thicker line, I like doing about 3 or 4 times, and just pull it tight. And then you're going to want to trim the tag end to about 1 centimeter. It's not going to slip with the heavier stuff. I like having a little bit more of a tag end, but that's what you want. Then at the other end, we take our little hook, we go through once, go through again, and then pull it tight, go around the main line at least 5 times. And we pull it tight. It's got that tag end, so we're going to want to trim that down to about 1 centimeter. And that's basically your small. And you're going to want to put your weight. You can, I like using sliding, like a Carolina rig, having it slide on the main line. That's what I like doing. But if you prefer another way, tying some line to here and tying it to a weight, you can do that. But I prefer, on almost all my rigs, having a slider on the main line. Lets the fish really take it and doesn't rip it out of its mouth if he takes it short. So, especially with sharks. So this little rig will catch fish under 20 pounds, such as small stripers, flounder, small jacks, and just some smaller stuff, smaller surf species, big croakers, that kind of stuff. So not for shark and not for anything toothy at all. So that's what you want minimum for surf fishing, and then just pair it with a light rod in about the 8-foot range so you can really get the bait out there. That's light. So, and then a heavy, we're going to put about, I usually use 80-pound shock leader most of the time. And then cut it, and that's about a 2-foot piece. Then I'm going to use my live bait hook. This will be using for big red drum, big stripers, that kind of thing. And then go around the shank a couple times. And this one, I was just gonna bite it. And sometimes it gets stuck like that. All you gotta do with that is just grab a pair of pliers, pull the tag end, and just pull it, and then pull the main line. And that pretty much fixes it. I usually like using 50-pound line with those, but heavier hooks, heavier line. So then you take your heavy swivel, go through once, go through twice, go around the main line, grab it, and then pull tight. And then trim the tag in. And that will catch you giant jacks, bluefish, Spanish mackerel, king mackerel, big stripers, big red drum, big black drum. So, and that's the heaviest surf leader you're going to want to use. And then the next step up would be wire for shark fishing. But if a shark gets hold of that, give it a little bit of leeway if he chomps down on it. And then you set the hook. So, that's how you make a surf leader. So if you want more videos like this, subscribe and leave a comment.